we're going to be leading Rotom Mimikyu. The idea is to try and get off Trick Room and Nasty Plot in one go. It is possible because... Hello, it is me. My name is Sam. You may also know me as Guy who changes his team the last minute before the most important match of the VBA season so far. That's how I'm going to know me as from now on. Yeah, so here we go. It's week 11 of the VBA, the quarterfinals, however you want to refer to it, first week of playoffs, whatever you want to call it. We take on Joe and the Corpus Christi Krabbies. If you don't already, please go and subscribe to Joe on YouTube right now. His link will be down there. Go and subscribe to him. He is so much fun to watch. The guy is awesome. He is funny. He is a really skillful, good player. He makes great videos. I really enjoy watching them. So please take a second now. That should be enough. You should go and check him out and subscribe to his channel. So, this has been the worst week of prep I've ever had. I'm so unprepared. I had a team planned out on Sunday or Monday, whenever the draft came out, whenever the standings came out, and I practiced with it all week, every single day this week. Practiced until last night, literally last night. I was going through the last practices, noting down my plays, noting down my calcs, and we realised it just didn't work. It didn't work at all. So I had to have a rearranged last minute, and I'm going to do a double thank you to Wolf, who is one of my good friends in the Discord, and my brother Josh, who between them have helped me come up with this fairly bit-part strategy, but hopefully one that's going to work nicely. So as you can see, you may be thinking to yourselves right now, you're insane. You've forgot to put an item on Togedumaru, and you appear to be running the move Thief. You would be right. I am doing those things. I am running that because Joe, one of the reasons Joe has done so well this season, in my opinion, as well as being an excellent player, is he has kept his team sheet so varied. Like, he changes the items on his Pokemon all the time, and they can run all sorts of different stuff, like weakness policies, assault vests, particularly the Dragonite. I've had so much trouble planning for this fucking Dragonite. It's so bad. I mean, it's good for him, bad for me, right? It's awesome. It's run assault vest, it's run weakness policy. I think it's run life orb maybe, but it could run Yachi Berry. Who knows what that thing's going to run? And so I realised Togedumaru always outspeeds Dragonite. Unless it's Choice Scarf, it always outspeeds Dragonite. And one of the big problems I was having with these leads is just not knowing what items are on stuff. He also always outspeeds Rillaboom as well, and Chandelure, which is big threats. G-Max Rillaboom is a pain in the backside too. Chandelure. The only thing it doesn't really outspeed is Ninetales and Jolteon. But anyway, the point is, if I get a Thief off, I can find out what items he's got. So not only that, obviously I can take his items. So for example, Max Hailstorm, after Multiscale's broken, KO's Dragonite like 99% of the time from Tornadus with Life Orb and Max Special Attack Modest. Apart from if it's got an Assault Vest. So if I use Thief, not only am I breaking the multi-scale, but I'm also removing the Assault Vest as well. It might work, it might not. I've got the Sun mode, which he might get baited into bringing Hail. I've got the Whiscash to hopefully dissuade him from bringing Jolteon. I'm worried about a few leads. I'm worried about Ninetales Dragonite because of Aurora Veil. Stops me from taking KOs. And basically, my big worry is I need to make sure I remove the Dragonite as soon as I possibly can. If that Dragonite maxes, I need to take it down. And yeah, the main max target this week is going to be Tornadus. Like my other team, I had Miltank and Mimikyu and Rotom and Turtonator, and it just did not work. It was rubbish. So there we go. I would not be surprised at all if we, and I know I say this every week, but genuinely, I don't know if we're going to win this week. I really, really don't. And also, I'm pretty sure there's a good chance, certainly, we're going to lose game 1. And I need to make sure I take down as much information as possible from game 1. So that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do. The next thing you see is going to be me hopefully linking up with Joe. Good luck. Have fun to Joe. I don't know how much talking I'm going to be doing during this because I am really nervous and I'm really worried about how this is going to go. But if I don't say it at the time, good luck to Joe. He's a really great competitor. He's improved on his record from last season so much. And I'm so impressed with him. But yeah, anyway, our job is to try and beat him today, and hopefully we can do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. I'll just pick the rules. whatever. I'm pretty sure Joe's the same as me. He doesn't actually have the proper rules, so we just put double battle normal rules, right? Oh man, right. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick our team. Here we go, week 11. Yeah, week 11. We're gonna put our best suit on. We'll have our music on random, and we're gonna give it our best shot. Good luck, have fun to Joe. Should be hopefully be a good match, worthy of a playoff match. But yeah, a lot of this is going to depend on what items he's running on his Pokemon. So he's brought Guzzlord. Okay, interesting, very interesting indeed. So there's no Rillaboom, there's no what else? Okay, so he has got Dragonite, he's got Ninetales, Comfy. He's brought the Sand. It looks like that's going to be Trick Room, Chandelure, but my guess is he's going to lead with the Dragonite. I have not practiced one bit against any Trick Room stuff. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe Weakness Policy Guzzlord, I guess. It could be a Sylvester Guzzlord, so I'm going to have to write that down. That's really interesting. Cool. Good on Joe. Brought some cool stuff. I think the best thing I can do is... Oh, what am I doing? Definitely not do that. Go with my plan, which is to lead Tornadus and Togedumaru and bring the Ninetales and the Rotom in the back. That's all I can do. That's as good as I've got. If he brings the Trick Room mode, does Comfy get Trick Room? I think it does, right? Let me just check. I'm just going to check this right now. I think it does get Trick Room. Comfy and Guzzlord, right? Okay, cool. So Comfy definitely does get Trick Room. All right. So here's what we're gonna do then. Turn 1, we are gonna fake out the Comfy, and we're gonna try and land a Hailstorm into the Guzzlord to see what damage we can do. Then turn 2, we'll swap that around. It could be Weakness Policy Guzzlord. I don't know how much damage Guzzlord does. I guess the other option we could take here actually is we could double the Comfy slot with an Airstream and a Fake Out, meaning he can't get that Trick Room off at all, hopefully. Or do we? Yeah, let's do that. Then we always have the option of thiefing the Guzzlord turn 2. Man, this is cool. I'm just totally unprepared for this. But I think we have to try and deny Trick Room however we can, right? So let's see how this goes. I could see him here. So the reason I'm going for this play is I could very much see him protecting the Guzzlord and getting a Trick Room off with the Comfy, right? I don't know if Guzzlord gets Trick Room. I know absolutely nothing about Guzzlord. Let's have a quick look. I did not prep for Guzzlord hardly at all. Actually, that's not true. I did. Comfy used Ally Switch. Okay. So we're going to fake out into the Guzzlord then. So that's pretty good. So, oh, sorry, we used Iron Head. Did we use Iron Head? Why did I use Iron Head? I swear I clicked fake out. Well, that's not a good start. Okay, well, we do take out the Guzzlord, so that is good. That is good. Right. The problem is now we've burned our fake out on turn 1, so he could bring in the Dragonite, which we obviously don't want. However, we are now super fast. So, what I'm going to do here is show my strategy straight away. I presume he is going to try and trigger a policy or some other kind of shenanigans. If he ally switches this way, I get to protect my Tornado. Actually, is that the right thing to do? I think the right thing to do is actually to thief the Dragonite and Hailstorm the Dragonite, because I think he either tries to self-proc or he'll ally switch, and Tornadus can survive an attack from Dragonite. The only issue with doing it this way around, man, this is so tough. I think the safest play is to try and preserve Tornadus here and see what his intention is. Because I feel like, at least this way we know. So Guzzlord, we don't know the item. Dragonite, we're about to find out the item, I suspect. If it's Assault Vest, he will ally switch, I presume. Okay. Let's see where he goes with this. We max guard. Okay, Draining Kisses. Oh, he Draining Kisses into us. We go for the Thief. Which means we take his Assault Vest. Great, so it is Assault Vest. Assault Vest. Okay. So then, now what we want to do is we do kind of want to stall his max. He didn't ally switch last turn, but he might this turn. A max Hailstorm could well KO us, but I think the best thing... Oh yeah, we're Assault Vested now. Okay, so let's go for this. Let's go for this. If he ally switches, then he ally switches. There's not a lot we can do. We're going to do some decent damage with the... Okay, he uses Floral Healing. Oh, God, I'm so dumb. What am I doing? I should have doubled into the Dragonite, because now his multi-scale's back, right? Okay, so we Iron Head. Does some good damage to the Comfy. However, I have a horrible feeling now, because I'm an idiot, our Tornadus is going to be going down. That's still good damage. Okay. Man, oh man. What did I say? Don't forget about multi-scale. So this is going to take us out, I expect. No, we do survive. Okay, so that's good. We put a little bit of bulk into Torn for just this reason. Alrighty. So now, I think... here's what we have to do now. We need to get damage on this Dragonite. So we Iron Head into the Dragonite slot. And then we Icy Wind. So he could very easily KO us. Like maybe he'll use Floral Healing or something like that to KO us. Which is fine, because Togedumaru is going to outspeed the Dragonite now from now on. Okay, so we go for the Icy Wind in case he tries to heal up his Dragonite again, in which case we get some extra damage off before we go down. And we should also take out the Comfy this way. Or if the ally switches, we'll hit the Comfy. So he goes for the Draining Kiss. Will that knock me out? It probably will. We've got like no health left. Yeah, it does knock me out. Okay. So now we're going to Iron Head into Dragonite, which we now know is Assault Vested. Well, it's not Assault Vested, it's not got anything. So we do some decent damage. He goes for the Geyser. It's his special Dragonite. We live that, which is pretty nice. Okay. So out comes the rain. Let's get my controllers right. I want to keep the Ninetales in the back because I don't want to lock it into anything if I don't have to. The rain is, however, annoying because obviously it's going to mean he does more damage with whatever move he's got. Is it Aqua Jet or is it? Let's find out. We need to write down if it's special or physical. Special slash physical. Question mark. And also we need to know if Rotom outspeeds it or not. So either way, again, we double the Dragonite slot and we Thunderbolt as well. And let's see what he's got. Could be Surf Dragonite, who knows. So he's Floor Healing, which we expect. That won't bring him back up to multi-scale. We know Iron Head does a decent amount of damage. It looks like this is bulky Dragonite. Oh, it's Aqua Jet. Okay, fine. We'll take that. That's no problem. Iron Head comes up. Some decent damage. And the Thunderbolt comes off. This won't be enough to KO it, I don't expect. Okay. So then, here's what we're going to do. We're going to say go away to Comfy and go into Ninetales. Because we're taking that on a roll, right? So 77. No, it's not a roll. We should survive that, right? still think we may want to Ironhead the Comfy though. This is hard. So 275 is a 150, so we should be surviving it. Like, really? We should be surviving it? And we're just going to the Dragonite slot, and then... let's go Comfy, and let's go into Ninetales. That way at least he can never regain his multi-scale. Man, this is a battle. If I hadn't have made such a dumb mistake on that Dragonite, not taking that Dragonite out, man. Okay, so he's Floral Healings into the Dragonite, which means he obviously gets some HP back, just over half. What's he going to go for? Aqua Jet again into... yeah, so we'll take nothing from that, which is great. We Iron Head. And now we need to see what his last Pokemon is. In reality, could be literally anything. Chandelure. So we are... here's an interesting thing for you, ladies and gents. We are... do I want a helping hand here? I can't helping hand here. We're Scarf Ninetales. Do I want to double it here, just to make sure? Man, this is so tough. I'm properly stuck. Do I just back that I can take it out? Oh, I have +1 speed, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just get... you know what? Let's get the information out here. Let's Scorching Sand the Chandelure. Let's see what happens. So he Aqua Jets into the Ninetales. Then we Iron Head, which does good damage to Dragonite. Then we Scorching Sands. Now how much does this do? Not enough to KO. Oh, wow, not even close. Damn. Shadow Ball into Ninetales. We will not survive that. Okay. Well, things are looking bad. Things are looking real bad, if I'm honest. Okay. What can we even do here? We Thief into the Chandelure. That's what we should have done last time. We should have doubled the Chandelure. And I think we also have to Thunderbolt it. Or do we Thunderbolt the Dragonite? We Thunderbolt the Chandelure, right? In case we survive. Yeah. Come on, Togedumaru. Aqua Jet in the sun does less than half of what we got left. Okay, come on, Togedumaru. You can do this, buddy. Oh, you're so close, man. Okay, so this should KO Rotom. I mean, it will KO Rotom. So now it comes down to how much does Togedumaru take from Aqua Jet? That's a big question. Or from whatever other move he's got in there. Wow, what a game this is, man. Aqua Jet. Thief. Oh! Man, so Dragonite has Aqua Jet. And it has Ice move, question mark. Do we have this now? Unless Aqua Jet crit could KO us? Does it KO us? 39 down to 22. So a crit if we don't KO here. Wow. Holy... wow, I'm messaging right now to say GG. So we take a 1-0 and we know it's got AV. Wow, what a game. Jesus, I'm sure I'll take his lead card. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to play again. Gee whiz. Okay, let's take this time. I'm not going to delay him. because that's not fair. But what I am going to do is take this time to find out a little bit more about Guzzlord, because I have no clue what it does. We were kind of lucky to cling to that. Jeez. Guzzlord. What do you do, Guzzlord? You have loads of HP and lowish defenses. Does it get Trick Room? No, it doesn't. Okay. So things we learned from that game is we want to kill the Comfey big time. I'm not going to change what I'm doing because I misplayed last time and we managed to just about keep the win. We have not revealed our Charty Berry. What we do know is that Chandelure is bulky. He just said that was nuts. I'm agreeing with him, man. That was crazy. Wow. Okay, I'm going to keep things the same. Because I don't see any reason why. Although, actually saying that, do I need Rotom here? Do I need Rotom? It does kind of wall Chandelure a bit. Okay. I can always bring Whiscash game 2 if I need to. Game 3. Good luck, have fun to Joe. Jesus, I am absolutely dumbstruck by how good that was, that game. Just wished him good luck, have fun. Jesus Christ. Okay. So it's Guzzlord and Comfey again. So I want to remove this Comfey immediately. I have no interest in it staying around. Not one bit. I do not want it here. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to airstream that slot and I'm going to fake out that slot as well. And not Ironhead, because I just want it gone. And I think I always KO it, I think. Obviously that does risk whatever Guzzlord is going to do. But let's find out what Guzzlord is going to do, because I can't legislate for what it's going to do when I don't know what it does. Okay, so Chandelure we know is possibly bulky. Did it outspeed Rotom? Yeah, it did. So it's faster than Rotom. So what does he do this time? We're going to fake him out. Is he going to max? No. Guzzlord protects. Excellent. So I was hoping for something like that so he can try and get his Trick Room off. We're going to fake out the Comfey. And we're hopefully going to take it out now. Excellent. Okay, that's good. That's really nice. Puts us in a decent spot for the second turn. Now, like I said, I still don't know what Guzzlord does. It's Dark and Dragon, right? So Ice is super effective against it. However, if he brings Dragonite too, Chandelure. So I think then, what I have to do is try and take out this Guzzlord. I think that's what my play has to be, because I don't want to get stuck in with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Thief and Hailstorm the Guzzlord so I don't set off a weakness policy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. He's going to Dynamax. He could Dynamax Chandelure. We know that thing hits hard. Although we still don't know what item it is. Maybe it's Specs. Okay, he maxes the Guzzlord. So what we're going to do now is remove the what I'm predicting to be weakness policy, but could well be Life Orb or something, from the Guzzlord. So we Thief it. It's not going to do any damage, but that's fine. What do you have? Weakness policy. Okay. How much does this do? Just under half. Okay. Let's see. So we could lose Tornadus here. Chandelure uses Fire Blast. It hits the Fire Blast. We survive through Sturdy, but obviously we will go down to Hail. What's his play? Does he have an Ice type move on the weakness policy goes up? That's hilarious. Rockfall. Okay. Now I don't know how strong Guzzlord is. Not quite strong enough. Okay. Not quite strong enough to take out the Taunt. But with the weakness policy, it would be strong enough to take out the Taunt. So, and actually, interestingly, Togedumaru now survives because the sand is up, and I now have weakness policy Togedumaru, which is kind of interesting. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to airstream the Chandelure, try and get rid of that thing, and I'm going to Iron Head the Guzzlord, which should mean by the end of this turn we might lose Tornadus, but then we should have a 3v1 against Dragonite eventually, because Guzzlord will not ever outspeed us, and there's a good chance he max guards the Guzzlord here, right, too. Let's see. He withdraws Chandelure into Dragonite? Yeah. Okay, so good. We break the stupid multi-scale on this thing. Protect? Protect from Guzzlord? Yeah. Okay, great. Great, we called that one well. Iron Head goes into Guzzlord, and it protects, and we get the airstream off into Dragonite, which is really nice. Now, as we know, Dragonite has the Aqua Jet, so he could take out the Togedumaru. I don't think it'll have enough in the tank to take out the Aqua Jet should not have enough to take out the Tornadus, right? Okay, so let's Icy Wind, that's for sure. And then maybe what we actually do is Helping Hand. If we Helping Hand the Icy Wind and we land it, then we should be in a really, really, really good spot, I think. Helping Hand should go for Aqua Jet. I think I like this. It should also do some decent chunk onto Guzzlord. Yeah, let's go for this. Hope we need to land the Icy Winds as well, that's really important. And also we need to hope that Aqua Jet doesn't KO Tornadus, which it could do, if that's what he goes for. Yeah, into... Oh, it's a crit. I was going to say I should not have gone down to that. Okay, that's a shame. I may have just thrown this game then. Right. Shit. I've thrown this game. Man, what am I doing? I could have... If I'd have just gone for full offense, then I could have taken out the Guzzlord. Okay. Right, let's now get bogged down on bad stuff. What is its highest stat? Its attack. It's pretty bad then. Okay. Okay. Man, I can't believe I just thrown this game. That's so upsetting. I wondered, what's the item on the dragon? We know the item on the dragon. It's AV. So, have we got enough to KO the Guzzlord? Like if I double it or I fake tears it, do we have enough? I guess we can find out. Problem is I'm scarfed on the I think I want a Scorching Sands because I'm scarfed. Yeah. Oh boy. Big trouble now. Scorching Sands does not very much, I don't expect. It does a little bit. Okay, we are faster than Dragonite. That's good info to know. It's not going to be enough, is it? Oh, it is enough. Okay. Oh, maybe. Oh, we get our own crit this time. Oh, this game just takes turns and turns and turns. Rock Slide. We are Berry, which obviously he wouldn't have known about. Alright, the problem being... So we actually take a second one of those. No, I don't think we can do this. No way we can pull this off now. Unless we crit the Chandelure, I don't think we can do it. That's our only win con, right? Is to crit the Chandelure and hope that maybe he misplays. But I think he's got this one. Okay, Thunderbolt into Chandelure goes first. Shadow Ball into... He goes into Rotom. We survive, but unless we KO this Dragonite, which we don't. Yeah. GG. Okay, oh boy, this is bad. Alright then, looks like we're going into a game 3. I should say well played. Good luck and have fun, game 3. Alright, so he's not brought Hail once, but that's okay. I think we have to just keep faith with our plan and know that we can do it. We know the item on the Guzzlord now is the weakness policy. Boy. The question I'm thinking is, do I bring Whiscash now instead of possibly the Rotom, because Rotom has not done it for me so far. Rotom has not been that helpful. And if I do bring Whiscash, it gives us a really nice like backup option. I mean, ultimately I would have won that game if I'd have played properly though, so I guess I could just bring the same team again. Well, I'm definitely leading the same way. I have to lead the same way. And I think I need to bring the Ninetales. Do I need to bring the Ninetales? Yeah, just in case he brings his own. Let's bring Whiscash. Let's bring Whiscash and hope that it's enough. Alright. Well, I'm pleased that we've got to a game 3 because, as I said, this is literally a last-minute team, so I'm a little surprised we still managed that. He leads Ninetales, Sandslash. Okay. So, Ninetales and Sandslash. What I do is, in this instance, is I switch Togedumaru out to my Ninetales and I max flare the Sandslash. He may read it, he may go into Chandelure, but it's the best I've got. He may even bring offensive Ninetales, which I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if he brings offensive Ninetales. We'll have to adapt to that if he does. But this is what we've got right now. We know it can't be weakness policy. We know it can't be assault vested, which means unless this is sashed or buried. Okay, we switch, and he should have been faster. His Sandslash should have been faster than us in the hail, right? So his switch should have gone first. I think that's how that works. Okay, in the sun. We Dynamax, which means he is not switching. I think the best case scenario for us here is his Sandslash maxes, and we land our Hailstorm and KO. That is our best case scenario. And he goes for an Aurora Veil. That would be the best thing for us possible. Him maxing his Ninetales would be not good for us. Because that will go faster than Tornadus and could KO us, possibly. Okay, Sandslash maxes. Also, if this Sandslash is buried, if it has the berry, that would be bad too, because we may not KO. Although, I think in the sun we might still KO. Okay, we max flare, which means we are faster than his Ninetales. Is that Sash? No. So we take out the Sandslash. Awesome. Good start. But that is all it is a start. Okay. He blizzards. If we get frozen here, that will also be bad. Phew, no freezes. And we are definitely faster than Ninetales, which is great news. He goes into his Dragonite. Okay. I think we kind of have to Heat Wave here and Hailstorm. Because if we take out the Dragonite, Togedumaru sweeps the Ninetales later, and then Whiscash should be... let's just think. Can he KO us here? We know his Ninetales can KO us. Okay, let's go for Heat Wave and a Max Guard, because that gives us two chances. Okay, into Chandelure. Yeah, cool. So this is exactly why I want to do this, because this gives us two chances to land Heat Wave onto Dragonite. And it also means we can pick our target next turn. Because now his fire type moves get a boost. If we land this on Dragonite, that would be really nice. It would remove multi-scale. We know he hasn't got Comfy. Goes to the Rock Slide. We take it. Oh, it's we actually avoid, which is really big. So we're going to go out into our Togedumaru here. And then we're going to remove this Chandelure. I think that is the play, to remove Chandelure and not Dragonite, because we have an Ice move on Whiscash to deal with Dragonite later. And I can't see him targeting a Fire move into our Ninetales slot, can you? Okay. Let's see what he does here. Let's hope this KOs. Should KO. Great. Okay, so it's a crit. That should not matter at all. So, now he can go back into his own Ninetales, but we can also go back into ours next turn. Okay, we lose some HP. He Rock Slides. We avoid the Rock Slide. That would probably have put us into Aqua Jet range next turn, so that might matter. Okay, we're done with our Dynamax. Right, now we can get weather control. So that's what we're going to do. Because even if Tornadus goes down that turn to that Rock Slide, which I don't think it does, but I don't think it changes our play, right? What we're going to do is we're going to switch out into Ninetales so he can't get Aurora Veil up. And then... do we Icy Wind or do we Tailwind? I think maybe we do Icy Wind actually. No, let's be sensible. Let's Tailwind now. Yeah. Let's Tailwind. So that means he can't set his Aurora Veil. This also covers for any like Ice Shard business, Aqua Jet crits, that kind of thing, which we've obviously been subject to in the last game. And it also now means Whiscash outspeeds Dragonite, which is good news. We get a Tailwind off. Okay, good. Moonblast comes out into our Ninetales. We survive. And he goes for the Rock Slide again. And Tornadus avoids it again, which is just really unfair on him. I'm really sorry, Joe. I was preparing for Tornadus to go down there. I'm really sorry about that, buddy. That sucks. Okay, let's take out the Ninetales now. I want Ninetales gone. Man, he has every right to feel pretty upset about that. Okay, so we're now under Tailwind. We're going to Iron Head the Ninetales, and we're going to Icy Wind this time. To be honest, the thing is, I really don't want to, I didn't really want Tornadus in. I had planned for Whiscash to come in and outspeed the Dragonite now under the Tailwind. I think, if I'm entirely honest, the Tailwind sealed the game for me there anyway, which I would have got off regardless of whether or not he hit any of those Rock Slides. So I'm confident that those 2 Rock Slide misses haven't changed the outcome of the game, but at the same time, it does kind of, it just sucks when you're missing moves all the time, man. Like, it really bites. So I totally feel for Joe there. I'm going to message him now, actually. I'll message him after the game. It's a bit disrespectful to do it during the game. But what I will show now is that my Whiscash would have outsped him and done the job with Ice Beam anyway. Okay, well, we move into the semi-finals, which is amazing. I'm just messaging Joe to say how well he played and to say how rough those misses were and stuff. That really bites. Like I say, and I'll explain it in a minute. I don't think it changed the outcome of that game, but yeah. Okay, we move on to the semi-finals, which is awesome. I will catch up with you guys in just a second. Hello, I'm back again. I've just been chatting to Joe. I just said to him, like, ridiculously well played. I mean, wow, what a set. What a set. I've done the calc. I'll have to check back through the video in a second to see, just to double check how much HP I've got. But where are we here? That Rock Slide, the Dragonite Mist when I was Dynamax would have done 72 damage max. Max damage if he was max attack adamant, it would have done 72 damage. So I think we survived that, which means that the second miss, whilst annoying for him, is irrelevant at that point because we get the Tailwind up. So it turns out when we play sensibly and properly, it's a bit easier. But I mean, I don't think there's any doubt in the fact that Tornadus and Togedumaru were the MVPs. I also know now, if I'd have brought my other team, I would have definitely lost. I would not have adapted well to that comfy Guzzlord stuff. It caught me off guard. Game 3, like I say, was a bit more in my control, but the first 2 games were not. Game 2, I made a serious misplay and I should have done better, but Joe played excellently the whole time, and it was an absolute privilege to play him. So thank you, Joe. And like I said to you guys before, please go and follow him. If you don't, go and subscribe to him on YouTube, and if I don't know if he has Twitch or anything, but if he has that, go and subscribe there as well, because he's a really cool dude. He's a really nice dude and clearly a really good player. So yeah. Looks like we're playing against Rhett. If you guys remember week 1, Rhett is our friend and the guy who we've been prepping with all season. He is Mr. VBA himself, and he is, yeah. If this was a bad matchup for our team, that's even worse. So yeah, there we go. Alright guys, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.